For this upcoming season, I think expectations are pretty high. 29 players on the roster, uh, 2 seniors, but a lot of playing time is coming back, a lot of good incoming freshmen, so expectations are we'd like to be in the top 3 in the conference. We'd like to try to get back in the NCAA tournament, so we're hoping for a really good year. I think we have a lot of new players. I think they can all make an impact. Obviously, some more than others, but we have 2 that we picked up in tryouts that actually go to school here, so they're going to be sophomores academically. Fantastic players. We also, I think we had a Defensive Player of the Year from Wisconsin. So I think certainly we have some players that are going to come in and we hope and expect to make an impact right away. I hope offensively we can be just a little more productive. It's the final stage of development, I think, in a program. I think our defense will be solid. It's scoring the goals. I think we play a nice brand of soccer. I think we brought in some players that can complement the players we already have offensively. So I think we're deeper, faster, stronger, and we can be a little more creative in how we attack. So expecting us to be pretty good offensively. Biggest difference in our defense, I guess I just have to say, is we have more quality defenders coming in this year. We lost 1 out of 4 starters and are bringing in 6 that are very talented defenders. So even our very talented players are gonna battle to play back there. And I think that's our philosophy, is we don't want to give up goals anyway. So I think we're gonna be very deep back there. Yeah, the spring season is a lot of fun. You see a lot of development, especially, we had a big senior class that isn't there, so now the young ones step up. We watch them train. We had some players in Europe, doing study abroad, so we had a small class. They all impress you because you get to see them more. You get to watch them play and develop and train and individually work with them a lot more than you can in the fall. And it's just such an opportunity for those young players. Who will develop and step up the most this fall, it's hard to say. But I know even when we weren't training, all those kids were working their butts off, so that's a good sign. We get lots of questions about Paula Hefner, and she's a fantastic player. But what she accomplishes because we have a good team. And she plays a role in that team that allows us to be successful. So I don't want to diminish what she does. She does great things, but in soccer it takes everybody. The one that gets the goals gets all the press in our sport. But it's a whole team thing. We win or we will lose with every single person out there doing what we ask them to do. Just consistency to get back into the tournament. I think we start off with a really strong non-conference schedule. Duluth is always tough. Winona, St. Cloud, all on the road. Great teams. Then we jump into conference. Consistency, a lot of road trips. So we need to take our new players and we need to become one before we start conference play. And then it's just one game at a time and work your way in and try to keep developing so by the end of the year you're stronger than you were in the beginning. Offensively, who's going to step up for us? That's a great question. I mean, there's so many possibilities. It really comes down to a couple things, whether we play 1 forward, 2 forwards, or 3. It depends on the formation we play, which we won't announce. But we also wouldn't know till we watched these players and how they interact with each other in the first couple days. But either way we do it, we expect just more of an offensive performance from our forwards and our midfield, which we're really loaded in the midfield. I don't know. That's why we have preseason. We bring in a lot of quality players to see who will take the senior spots. And I don't want to try to guess. They're all very talented players, and it doesn't matter to me who starts. We'll go through preseason, see who trained hard, see who's ready, see who steps in. It'll be hard to replace seniors, it always is. The challenge of the last couple of years is we have played so many young players that these won't be new players stepping in. They may not have started, but they've played a lot, so we'll see. But who it'll be, I don't know. I could tell you in 2 or 3 weeks. If it's like last year's team, which I expect it will be, resilient, uh, with a little bit of an edge, I would say. Something to prove. GLIAC has some fantastic teams. They all are. Grand Valley National Champs, of course. Ohio Dominican, I think, plays a really great brand of soccer. So I guess those are my two favorites to play. But they're all good. You have a bad day, you lose. So you got to show up, you got to be ready. I think most of our games are one-goal games. So, you know, Tech at the end of the year, I think that's Halloween actually. Senior day, last game of the year. So a lot of games to look forward to. Who do I think will enjoy a breakout season? I know I'm one of those coaches, I have a theme where I just keep saying team. And again, I don't know who have a breakout season. A lot of potential from a lot of players. A lot of freshmen played last year that you hope they develop into the sophomores that we expect them to be. I hope a lot of players have breakout seasons. I think the potential's been there last year, maybe even the year before, for us to explode and get back to what we used to be on the scene and really play some good soccer. And I'm hoping it's a few players that break out. Biggest strength, it's a very close team. And I think that's the biggest thing. We're a family where we like being around each other. We like to train. We like to play hard. I love the way they practice. It's all out and play the same way. So biggest strength, I guess, is I know they're going to stick together. I know we're going to play hard. And I know we believe in ourselves. I think the type of game we try to play is we try to play possession, which is we try to keep the ball and move it and have other people try to chase us. We hope it's a more attractive brand of soccer. We try to avoid the kickball style and really move the ball. So if they do that, I enjoy it, and I think the fans will, and that's what we're hoping to put out there. We have the talent to do it, so that's how we're going to coach it.